Hello, hello everyone. This is your Hellhound boss, Saerin, and welcome back to Hell. How's everyone? Hello, Immortal You. Hello, Dan. Hello, 𝐒𝐴𝐚𝐭. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Hermit. Hello, Flatwise. Hello, 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭. Hello, 3 times faster. Welcome in. Hello, Aruma. Hello, hello, hello. Coincidentally, I was just running my Roomba. I had to usher my Roomba back to its charging dock so it wouldn't be a vacuuming ASMR stream. It was going like I forgot I had it on actually earlier, and I thought there was thunder outside. I was like, oh my gosh, is there a storm happening outside? Oh no. But it was just the Roomba. Yeah. Why vacuum yourself when you can have a little robot minion do it for you? Honestly, it should be all of your jobs to help me vacuum. Why did I even bother spending money on a Roomba? What the heck? Aren't you guys like the little dust critters in reverse? Shouldn't you be eating up the dirt in my home? Shaking my head, shaking my head. I think I took a wrong turn if I'm in hell. Nah, your GPS navigation led you here. Vacuum ASMR sounds good, but you don't understand. If you've never had a Roomba before, they're kind of idiots. They're fools. They're always bumping into walls. Like, isn't it supposed to use some intellectual thing to map out your home? But I've mapped out my home 3 times, calibrated it 3 times, yet it's still an idiot. It always bumps into all the walls, all my chairs, all my furniture, checking if it's still there, like it would have changed. Like my walls would have shifted since the last time I used it. But the first time I ran it to do the navigation, it was so cute. It was like I had a little baby robot and I was like ushering it through the house. I was like, oh my god, it's bumping its head. It's okay. Oh my god, those are some stairs. Just like that. So I think I would be great at child carrying. As long as they don't need to eat and they don't cry. And don't need me to change diapers. Yeah. Child carrying? Yeah, I think I would be good at carrying a child. Like, I need them like a piece of dough. Don't they look so round and soft and plush? Like, I just want to, like, squish them and roll them around. Good day, hello. Stop saying such slander to a Roomba's cousin. It's not my fault they're idiots. It's not my fault. Just watch the children run around and hurt themselves. Yeah, they have to tire themselves out, right? Like, you're not supposed to play with the children, are you? You're not supposed to play with them and encourage their loud behavior, right? You just let them go, let them run out of energy, and then they come back to the charging dock station once they're done. So you'll throw Flutterpage out the window? No! I just let Flutterpage throw herself out the window. That's very different. And I'd watch. Yeah. I'd be like, oh my god, there she goes. Seeing your luck with child characters in gacha, I have my doubts. No. In reality, I have a much softer touch with children. I'm very kind to them. Say needs a child labor? Yeah, I need to make sure they can live through adulthood. To join the interns. Don't limit yourself, boss. Flutterpage already threw herself on top of a building. A window is nothing. So true. So true. Don't you think? Is it like the fun you get when, you know, kids like their dads and stuff to throw them in the air and catch them again? I feel like the letter page is just enjoying that all the time. But with buildings. Yeah. I shall, guys. Did you see? Did you see? I have a new waiting room up. It's an odd day when I have more than one waiting room up. And it is for next week's Donathon. Next week's Donathon. Wow! 10-hour unpaid overtime. That's right! That's right. It's time to pay your taxes, everyone. To the say government. You think you gotta stay in your cushy basement accommodations without a fee? It's time to pay up. Hello, Bonsana. Hello, Puck Puck. The shoverment. The sovereignty. I've already paid my taxes. I don't know, I'm checking my accounting books and they're not there. Need to do my taxes this week. That's right, just in time for tax season, everyone. Just in time for tax season. We have, do I have a graphic? I do indeed. Birthday donathon. Do I have the dates on there? No, I don't, but it is going to be on April 5th. 12 p.m. EST, which is 9 a.m. PST. And it's gonna be a 10-hour donathon. Yes. Isn't the art so pretty? Isn't the art so cute? Wait, let me show you the full art. Let me show you the full art. Oh, it's huge! Oh god, it's huge. Oh god, it's my paperwork. What does it say on that memo? I can't read it because I can't write either. I can't write or read very well. Oh my god, foot. Foot. We have foot. Oh, we have whole drumstick. Isn't the art so pretty? Isn't the art so pretty? This was made by the artist Flat. And the Twitter is... Let me pull up their Twitter. 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭. Yeah. 10 hour. I'm gonna need coffee. I'm gonna need coffee, energy drink, tea, gummies. Yeah. So we're gonna have our 10-hour birthday donathon on April 5th. And it's going to be all going to a good cause, guys. A good cause. Bob's retirement. So I hope you'll attend Bob's retirement party, or he'll be really sad and start crying. And whenever Bob starts leaking unknown liquids, I get very concerned. You see that computer on my desk in this artwork? That's gonna be Bob's replacement. Bob's shaking. Bob's shaking. He's scared. Coffee and gummies don't mix well? There's no way. I like gummies though. I only like sweet gummies, no sour gummies. Hello Carlos, welcome in, and hello Barkatutu. For the last time, Uber Eats is not a good cause. What? It's not? But sometimes they give me those buy one get one free promos, and then I think about, you know what, maybe I really do need a fluffy souffle pancake at 11 p.m. So you're getting a new computer. Yay! That's right, I have the goals that we all created together too. Oh god. Our goals here together. So we may get a PC. If you see the darker brown goals, those are going towards Bob's retirement. So we may get a PC, or we might get a toaster. It's a little bit up in the air, a little bit of gotcha, whether we get PC or toaster. If we raise only $100, we'll get a toaster. PlayStation 5 Pro. Yeah, did you know they make Pro versions? Did you know they make Pros? I was like, hell yeah, I want the Pro version. Why would you purposely get the inferior version? Last someone made a Friday Night Funkin' version. I need to watch that. Oh my god, I need to remember. You mentioned this last time too. Let me copy this message so I remember. Toaster Pro Max. Don't worry, Phoebe. What if they perished? What if they're still working off their loans from the last donathon? Concerns are to be had. Pro is a nothing burger if you have a PS5 already, but I don't have either. Doesn't that mean I just skip straight to the Pro? What does that mean? Say gets to stream with the PS5 Pro. Yeah, if we make it only to the goal with the PlayStation, then I'll start streaming on the PlayStation. I mean, there has to be a way, right? People have done it before, right? Like, they get the little connector thingy. The chip thing. I'll get the chip thing. Yeah. Say still woo-less. I am still woo-less. Until we retire Bob. Once we retire Bob, maybe. Maybe we'll be able to play woo-a. If you barely miss the PC goal, how about a toaster with Wi-Fi? Yeah. You know, I thought about it long and hard. About my existential need to have a toaster. So if all fails and at least we get past the $100 mark, I'll throw in a toaster. So it'll be PlayStation 5 Pro and a toaster. It'll be a real PC and a toaster. Yeah. Toasters do seem vital to my happiness. I love toasters. Don't you find some joy? Don't you find whenever you're walking through a department store or a kitchen goods store and you see a toaster, your lips start twitching and you find yourself smiling for an unknown reason? Humans and hellhounds alike have an innate bond that crosses through centuries. With the toaster. My mouth waters when I see a toaster. Exactly. You start getting symptoms that are similar to rabies, but a little happier. And that calls out to me. I reheated a pizza with a toaster before. It tasted good, right? It is so good! My toaster sucks, but I almost never use it, so it's fine. I have an existing toaster that was passed down by my uncle, and I don't think it's able to do anything other than burn items. It has 5 different buttons, but all of them only burn things. So yeah, maybe another toaster. A legendary toaster. Is this the Saerin equivalent of me in the drill section of Home Depot? Hell yeah. What kind of toaster are we all talking about? Oven toasters or the toaster that launches bread to your ceiling? You know, I've always wanted a toaster that launches bread to your ceiling, but it seems a little impractical, don't you think? Like, are you able to put on toppings with the thing you put in the toaster? Like, can I make a ham and cheese sandwich and put it in there? Or will everything filled in the middle just fall out? And when it bounces up, it just scrambles it in the air. I like those aesthetically, but I don't know if they'll work for my life circumstances. I have something called Pancake Maker, but I rarely use it. Ooh! I did it with a cold pizza. Oil drips on the plate below, but that's it. Does it short circuit if it gets dirty below, or can you clean it somehow? Because if you can clean it somehow, then I feel like we can make some crazy things in the launch toaster. Like, can we try cooking an omelet in there? With the egg just all leak down below? I don't know. It's like, have you seen those YouTube videos where they cook a full meal using a coffee maker? Like, we could do the equivalent with the toaster. That will 100% start a fire. Oh. Okay. Well, for me, it didn't. It had a plate below that can catch things that might fall down. Oh, that's very smart. That's very smart. I still have a sandwich maker, but I haven't used it for a few years. What does that mean? Like, it puts the filling in for you? Like, you just put the 2 slices of bread and it slaps on the ham and cheese for you? Or is it just a panini press? I'm just imagining like a gadget that has Disney Mickey Mouse gloves attached, and the gloves are just like manhandling your sandwich. Sounds very cute. Very cute. And very cold. Very cold. Yeah, so we're gonna have 10-hour donathon. Like my waiting room. Have that tab open at all times. And I'll see you there. Promo done. Promo done. There you go. There's a breakfast sandwich maker that cooks bread, ham, and eggs at the same time, then assemble it? That sounds better than my Roomba. All my Roomba does is vacuum and bump its head in the wall. It doesn't make me breakfast. Wait, that sounds amazing. Like a panini thing. We love to Anglo-Saxon in Germany. Panini presses. I love panini presses. I also find some level of joy when looking at panini presses. Like, whenever I see a panini press, have you ever had like at work or school or like travel points and you can redeem things like an Apple AirTag, a KitchenAid stand mixer, a waffle maker, a panini press, and always I want to get the panini press. Like, do I need a panini press? No. Have I ever used a panini press? Or think I will? No. But do I still want it? Yeah. I want to squish things. I want to squish things with the panini press. I bought a vacuum cleaner, but it always gathering dust. Uh-oh. The legendary Hamilton Beach breakfast sandwich maker. There's no way! Wait, let me Google this. Hamilton Beach breakfast sandwich maker. Wait, it looks insane! It looks insane! There's no way! This looks like something out of a children's game. Wait a second, let me show you. Wait, I want one of these! Look at this! Doesn't this look like something from a game? Wait, it's so cheap! It's like $40. $40 for all this? Huh? I saw those on TV commercials. Oh my gosh, we're falling for TV infomercials. And then say does the throne stream. Hello, hello, mustache. Would you like to huff into this sandwich maker? We'll test it out with your body. I don't know if those are scams or not. They have a video. Would it be copyright if I played this video on stream? Okay, maybe not. Wait, this video looks crazy though. Okay, it doesn't look as convenient as I thought it would. She's doing a lot here. She's doing a lot. She's doing a lot. This reminds me of those like Shazam infomercials from back in the day. Alien technology. Why would they copyright a free advertisement? I don't know. Maybe the lady copyrighted her voice. I don't know. The internet's a dangerous place. You're not gonna like the cleaning part? Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Oh, yeah. Okay. Enough food talk. Enough food talk. Enough food talk! Stop talking about food! We have a stream to have. It's time for some reverse. Let's go. Go. Cruise food are delicious. It's true. As long as the cruise ship has a soft-serve ice cream machine, that's what dictates whether it's a true cruise ship or not. If it doesn't have the ice cream machine, it's a fraud. It doesn't know the essence of cruise ship joy and should be executed. Plays Titanic theme song. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I like how the music starts off so slowly here. Okay, we're on part 6 as home fades. Ooh, look how high res this piano chair is. Like, they really rendered that out, which scares me because you know who plays the piano? A man. And do you know who plays the piano and is a man? Forget me not. Verdun plays piano? Is that true? When have we ever seen that? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way Verdun has some hidden talent. Sunday! At least we know which Sunday we're getting. It's the black piano Sunday. She does? When did we get this lore drop? She has a piano in her suitcase. Wait.
Critter riots.
Where? Oh my god, you're right! There's a piano right here.
No cure for what ails this world if we can't even hold the Uluru Games.
But look at the state of her piano. She has like a bunch of computer hardware components in front of the piano. Do you think it's actually well used? Or is it just decoration at this point? Her whole thing is music and being a conductor. That is true. That is true. I always seen her more as a conductor than the one playing the music. She also plays it in a lot of Verdun x Andrew fan art. I almost read that as she also plays a lot of Verdun and Andrew fan art. I was like, what does that mean? What does that mean? She creates the fan art? She plays with the fan art? Her personal arcane skill is a conductor. Yeah, it's so cool. To be fair, imagine how many years she's been living in that suitcase. It's true. Verdun collects a lot of junk from different eras. Yeah, she's gonna be like a hoarder. She's gonna be put on those like reality television shows. Hoarding, buried alive. Alright, on the other side of the sea, there lies peace and boundless hope. Truly, peace and boundless hope. I wonder. Ooh, pretty hand. Whose hand is that? Oh, it must be Barcelona's. The main hull is packed with passengers. Their wine sways slightly, emitting an enchanting luster. Girls weave their way carefully through the excited crowd, like a school of nimble fish. The passengers nod politely to the girl at the front. Ooh, so snazzy.
Miss Barcarola, at last you've graced us with your presence.
What kind of accent is that?
Henry and I were just having a little wager on whether we'd see our musical star outside the spotlight. Looks like he'll be buying me the next
That
bottle of
accent,
whiskey,
bro.
eh?
What is this accent exactly? Maybe he's lived at sea for too long. He's a mosh posh. German-ish? European-ish?
Ah, well bet, signore. Allow
It's
me
supposed
to
to
pour
be
you the
German.
first glass.
Oh.
How do you like your whiskey? On the rocks, perhaps?
Is she old enough to serve alcohol?
Indeed. Thank you, my dear.
Over here, Mum. It's Miss Barker Ryla.
It's Miss Barracuda.
Last time I saw her, she performed an entire symphony all by herself. She was the whole orchestra. I've never seen anything like it.
Her instrument does look very snazzy. Does look like there's like 5 instruments included.
It's good to see you again, my little friend.
Like, look at this. It has like a flute contraption, a harp. It has the like giant, what are these called? The giant looking violin things. Not the viola. The big violin thing. Looks a metal as frick. Hell yeah. Cello! Yes! It looks like a cello. Is a crackling box an actual thing? She's been calling it that, but I've never heard of such a thing. Crackling box. Yeah, I don't think it's an actual instrument. I think that's what she just calls this thing, right? It's bigger than her entire body, it really is. The woman beside her turns around and lovingly pats the boy on the head.
Miss Barcarola, what a pleasure. I've heard so much
What
about
a pleasure.
My child hasn't stopped talking about you since you spoke to him about the didgeridoo at Sydney Harbour.
Oh, she knows about the didgeridoo.
He was so excited by it that he begged us to bring one on board.
How lovely! The didgeridoo truly is an enchanting instrument. It's so resonant, don't you think? It almost feels like it's echoing from the depths of
Put
the
her in
earth
the suitcase
itself.
with Willow.
I've actually been experimenting with playing it alongside my crackling box.
How is she playing
It's
it
a wonderful match with
alongside?
the tin whistle and kalimba, and I'm sure a number of other instruments too.
How many hands does she have? As she speaks, Barracuda's eyes sparkle with enthusiasm. The admiration surrounding her is so bright that it almost blinds a tourist standing nearby. Luckily, she's wearing sunglasses! Wait, what a gorgeous shot. Ooh. How pretty!
Looks like she's pretty popular too. Too?
Ah! Sonetto.
Have you forgotten, Sonetto? You're also looking at a popular public figure yourself. One that had half of London hunting.
True.
I mean, cheering for her.
True. Regulus had crowds of people chasing after her, going like, I need your signature on these police release forms.
The bittersweet burden of fame.
Their attention is quickly turned to a quiet corner of the ship. Technically, if you are wanted, you are indeed popular. Yeah, there's the cash money involved too. There's a group of people dressed in brightly colored clothes. Crowns made of leaves and flowers adorn their hands, and their bronze skin is glowing under the warm lights. It must be baby Fatutu. They stand in a circle, occasionally glancing around, the shells on their chests clinking together melodiously.
That group over there seems unusually uptight.
Yeah, they just escaped from near death. Stop right there, criminal scum. Regulus's fans. Having absorbed all the adoration of the people around her, Barracuda makes her way over. She certainly wouldn't overlook the curiosity of any of her guests.
Oh, those are the captain's special guests. They're from one of the Oceania archipelagos. 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭, I believe. They're probably just a bit nervous. I imagine they don't often find themselves among so many foreigners.
After handling the small matter at hand, Motorola is hurriedly called away by the distant voices of other guests.
𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭. I read about it in a history of arcane ethnicity back in the SPDM. It's a remote place, and its people hold a special kind of shell at the center of their beliefs. They've rarely made contact with the outside world. It's often been described as a peaceful paradise. I also read that the 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭 almost never leave their homeland. Why are they here?
Their hushed conversation clearly meets the ears of the nearby 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭. One young boy strides forward, his chest puffed up in indignation.
The 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭 will never abandon our homeland.
Okay. Sure?
Just wait. We'll find our way back when the new era comes.
Okay.
The new era.
Though in a foreign accent, these words sound all too
Oh, that's
familiar.
Tutu told us not to talk with outsiders.
Yeah, stranger danger. An equally young girl stands protectively in front of the boy.
Someone had to tell them the truth.
I apologize. I didn't mean to accuse you of anything. I was just
Poor
curious.
Sonetto! Don't pick on
Next
her.
time, keep your mouth shut. What could you possibly know about the new 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭?
Stop it! This is why sometimes children need to be punted. The boy looks about ready to explode. Explode somewhere else! Noticing the outburst, Carola breaks away from the other guests and hurries over.
Please, everyone, no fighting.
Yes, 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 girl!
Barcarola, the musical
Oh, she
Is there
rolls her
anything I
R
can
there.
help you with? I'll do all I
Barcarola.
can to ensure everyone has a pleasant experience.
They did just lose their home? Yeah, but I mean, like, is this really how, is this a coping mechanism? Arguing with strangers? I guess. I miss that line. Before she can reach them, a crisp collision of shells stops Barcarola in her tracks. Her voice holds no restraint in its hostility.
Tutu! Salone, Toa, stay back! These outsiders can be dangerous.
Yeah. We're dangerous. Woof, woof, woof.
Dangerous? Have you never heard of me before?
Barcarola. She's a star. She's a star. Our most precious celeb. Would you like an autograph? But Tutu looks Barcarola over, eyeing the peculiar wooden contraption by her side. This seems like it's going well. I feel like this would be a great moment for Motorola to tap into a new market with these individuals. You know? Potential new fans right here. They're fresh. They haven't heard her music before. It's time for her to impress. And through the power of music, they shall bond and find common ground. Suppressing her curiosity about this unique object, she steadies her gaze once more.
Whoever you are, I ask that you leave us in peace.
Okay. Okay, you're not a fan of music. Barcarola is lost for words. Clearly, her status as a musical star has made her unaccustomed to such remarks. That's what she's a little out of touch, but it's okay. She has a good heart. Hello, Cher Pumpkin. I miss the razor. Yeah, where's the razor? Ignoring the now flushed girl before her, Fatutu and the other 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭 retreat back to their corner.
Tutu, think the tides you came. I wasn't sure what to do.
Yeah.
So are
You
we
should
going
have
to take
restrained
race
this
off or
man.
not? She promised it would bring our islands back.
Oh, it's so Jova. Oh god. They're already creating factions, whether to trust Miss Grace in efforts to bring back the island. And what are Miss Grace's motives, huh? Are they bringing back the island by sacrificing everyone on the ship? What is that? Toa casts a fierce glare at Fatutu.
Enough, Toa. These outsiders don't need to know why we're here. And stop
Bro
mentioning
has an
disgrace.
eternal frowny
To
face. He
draw
really does.
unwanted attention.
I think we yeet him off the ship and see what happens.
But what's there to hide? There's no shame in wanting our home back.
No one knows your situation. We thought the home was abandoned.
If we don't stand with Miss Grace, we'll lose 𝐒𝐴𝐽 forever.
They just said don't trust strangers, don't talk to them, the foreigners are dangerous, yet they're wholeheartedly putting all their pieces with Miss Grace.
I want to go home too. Probably more than anyone. I already miss Melly's red coral reefs, blue sea, and canoe
She's so
races.
cute. She just bopped her flowers like that.
We'll get through this, Toa. I promise we'll be neighbors again, picking breadfruit and coconut flowers together. But before we accept Miss Grace's offer, there's a few things that need to be made clear.
Because Miss Grace is hot. It's crazy. But valid. She is very pretty. Trust pretty girl. Miss Grace did save them all, so she has their trust. Oh, yeah, she did also save them. That's true. But
And
first,
remember,
she's pretty.
None of these passengers are to blame for what happened to our home. Okay?
Yes, Vtuber, talk him down.
But Miss Grace has offered us a way home. We'll have our islands back, just as they were. Our promised land.
This never sounds good.
We will go home, Sloane. Trust me. I just need to figure out a few things first. Starting with this wonderful new era she keeps talking about.
A new era. Ooh, what a nice new set. Captain's cabin. Ooh la 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 la. Can this be my office? Why doesn't my office look like this? It's snazzy.
You seem a little on edge, Chief 𝐒𝐚𝐭.
Toa is crazy. 𝐒𝐿𝐴 is pacing back and forth in the cabin.
Miss Grace, how much longer do we have to wait for this new era to come? Many of our people have never left 𝐒𝐴𝐽 before. We're struggling to adjust. Some have even fallen sick. We can't stay adrift.
Oh, I do feel bad for them.
Our spirits are low. The shells of some of my people have begun to
Oh, wait! It's all sad! It's like symbolic, but also they have the physical representation. Oh. He lowers his head to the faintly glowing shells in his palm. They radiate warmth.
Not everyone is strong enough to endure this journey. Please, Miss Grace, you have to help us.
Oh no. Grace's pocket watch versus Verdon's suitcase. What vintage idea? I hope Battle Pass. Blue Pocket. I always think it means Battle Pass when I see that. Blue Puck continues this rivalry. Yeah.
While it pains me to hear this,
She seems fine though.
the journey must go on. You have nowhere to return to after all.
She's abducted them all.
We still have some space below deck. You can use it to store your people's bodies should they die.
She's crazy! Oh my god! Whoa. He's confiding in her, going like, oh my gosh, things are getting really bad. And she's like, no worries. We have room for dead bodies. Her gaze remains fixed on the crystalline shells in 𝐒𝐿𝐴's hands. Is she doing all of this for the shells? Is there some kind of magic ability in the shells that she wants?
That's not exactly what we're asking for. Please show us another way.
I
Help
can
us
fix
like you
her.
did when you foresaw the destruction of Melly. I beg of you.
Miss Grace does own a cruise ship. She's a rich, powerful lady. Maybe we can try to fix her. Grace tilts her head, a glimmer of intrigue on her face as she observes the pained expression on 𝐒𝐿𝐴's face. She's like, pain? What is pain?
I've already shown you a way, haven't I?
She will fix you. It's easy to figure out who Moth is mentioned by Constantine earlier in the story. Yeah, I do think right now the only possible suspect is Miss Grace for Moth, but we shall see. Because I still can't tell what her intentions are. She has really great villainous vibes too. What is she doing? A sudden pressure swells at his chest as a sticky black liquid silently drips onto his skin. What is she doing?
You mean joining the Manus? But the 𝐒𝐚𝐭 haven't had a conflict with anyone for centuries. That's why we hid ourselves away from the world.
Oh no.
Difficult to persuade my people to do this.
I think the shell is warning him. This is not good. This is not good.
All we want is for our people
It's always
to return
like
to familiar
this.
soil,
Either
to
join
feel
the
our
Manus
spirits
or
at home.
die.
Nothing more.
Oh.
But Melly is already gone.
Yes, but that doesn't mean we should take revenge on the outside world. It was an act of the sea itself. It would be unjust to blame anyone for it.
He's such a good guy.
What about the torpedo test sites designated over Malaga and Vaipuna? Aren't there people who should answer for that?
It was probably just a mistake.
He's such a good guy.
The area they chose was far from the main islands of 𝐒𝐴𝐤, and hardly anyone fishes there. They may not have realized that my people lived there.
And the oil spill? The wastewater discharge? Were all those fish killed by pollution also just an act of the sea?
Please, we're not looking for conflict.
Oh, he needs to move to Switzerland.
Of course you're not. After all, they've only stolen everything you've ever held dear.
No, don't turn this man. He's the one good man. Her voice drops abruptly, her next words delivered with the lightness of a feather. He is Switzerland. Yes, he is Switzerland.
And arrogantly assumed every inch of this planet is theirs to exploit.
She's not wrong either.
War is inevitable, whether you want it or not, 𝐒𝐚𝐭.
She's not wrong. Ah! She gently pushes the mask forward. Its dark presence is unavoidable. Don't do it. There's no way.
If you join us, you will have an invaluable ally. Time.
No. Grace glances at her pocket watch before slipping it lightly into her pocket.
The window is closing. The sifting is about to begin.
The sifting? Brother, no. No? Say no? Both a prompt and prophecy. The spirit shells around 𝐒𝐿's neck burn. They cling to his chest as they twist with ferocity.
Has it really come to this? To revenge?
Don't do it. His eyes flash up to the jagged mask on the table. Dark tendrils extend from it, groping at the air in a silent invitation. His spirit's shells are almost scorching.
Oh no. It's quite the opposite. It's salvation.
Oh, don't do it. No. Is he actually? No. No. No! No way! No, he's a good guy. No. Is Miss Grace's powers of persuasion just that good? Oh. No! That's so sad though. Like, I understand she's saying it's the only way to get back their home and get revenge for everything that's been done to him. And I guess he doesn't know about the mask's side effects, really. But once he puts that on, he's never coming back. We haven't seen anyone cured from the mask after the fact. He's gonna be dripping goop all over the place for eternity. She is an evil hottie. Never trust a pretty lady. Oh. Manus's recruiting strategy is so sickening. Yeah, like pulling on... Pretty much they're the ones who are taking away everything from you. And then they swoop in and dangle the carrot, saying, we can save you. But they're the ones who destroyed you in the first place and put you in that circumstance. That's so cruel. Why are all the hot ones evil? Can 𝐒𝐿𝐴 fix Miss Grace? 𝐒𝐿𝐴 can't even fix herself right now. A league of competitive gaslighters, actually. Havana's recruiting strategy, we have Booba. We do also have Forget-Me-Not. But I feel like Forget-Me-Not is the least successful in the recruitment so far, I must say. They target the ones that are desperate and manipulate the living hell out of them. Yeah. She can't even fix her own girlfriend. They're trying long distance right now. They offer the cure for their poison, a tale as old as time. Possibly even as old as say, I'll have you know, even though I've been here for several years, I still have the spirit of a youngin'. You know, sometimes I open up that newfangled app, TikTok, and watch a dance challenge or two. Huh. Bet you didn't expect that. Joy, Manus, we have hot, gentle waifu. Disclaimer on the gentle. Nya 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 nya. You're so hip, Buzz, that's right! I got the moves! Seeing TikTok is already a bad sign. Well, it's keeping me in the know with what the kids on the street nowadays enjoy. One man's she belongs in a psych ward is another man's she's all I've ever wanted. Please make 𝐒𝐿𝐴 see a therapist first before going back as a therapist. Yeah, she needs her own designated therapist. Who's qualified? Do you think Verdon would make a good therapist? I think Verdon would have a lot of ... though. I would trust Sonetto with my feelings. Maybe Sonetto would be alright. No, I think Verdon can. Don't fret, boss. You're still young-ish. That's right, I'm still young-ish. If anything, I'm still young-ish. Verdon is younger than most suitcase people, but she has a wise soul. You're trauma-dumping on a child. But I need the child to listen to my problems. Verdon has a therapist. Wow, amazing. Really? Frog. ... Verdon will then need a therapist for herself. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. Verdon has a lot of unresolved issues. She'll be perfecta. We'll be able to trauma bond together. It'll be nice. Okay, part 7. Music or light? Which would you choose to fill your home with? Trauma besties. What a snazzy ship for real. The main hull is packed with people, yet there is no music to be heard. A peculiar scene indeed. Fortunately, the guests don't seem to mind. There is no stage in the world that offers a performance like this one.
Signora Regulus,
Oh,
as I'm sure you
they're
understand,
fighting.
There's a great deal of effort involved in creating a concerto. From
Concerto.
the initial spark of inspiration to the careful arrangement of the music to the skill required to play it. The fact that any concerto has ever been performed at all is nothing short of a miracle.
The music. Barcelona's tone is solemn, like a steadily intensifying march.
As musical director, it is my duty to select the perfect repertoire to bring delight to every listener.
Oh my gosh, is Regulus gonna introduce them to rock and roll?
Then, the esteemed passengers of the Free Breeze can enjoy their dessert and wine with the finest musical accompaniment.
Oh, you can't be serious. Where's the fun in just sitting there and listening? I promise you.
She wants a
this
jam
lot have had
session.
More than enough lazy jazz and swooning piano
Oh!
to last a lifetime. We need to shake things up. Make this voyage the greatest of the century.
She wants the crowd headbanging.
How about some 60s rock? And wouldn't you know it? This visionary former captain has a record player right here with her.
Let's go. She holds a stack of records high in the air.
All right, people, let me hear you cheer. Music is freedom. It should stir the soul anytime, anywhere.
Stop, Regulus! I'm the musicista here, not you!
Motorella's cheeks flush red. The audience claps, amused by the antics on stage. Do they think they're doing a play? A small flower-adorned girl sits discreetly among them.
These outsiders seem so full of life.
Fatutu's like watching, like she's watching some zoo
They're
animals.
nothing like what Miss Grace described. Full of hatred and hostility.
Miss Grace is training them to be racists. Fatutu remains alert, her eyes fixed on the stage.
This is my performance. If you really must share your music with us, then perhaps you should go to the captain and apply to be a cruise musician like me.
I guess that's fair. Have you seen the Discovery skins? By the way, I have the new one for 6, and there was one for Fatutu, right? Yeah. I saw the 6 one.
With all due respect, Miss Barcarola, the point I'm trying to make is that only a DJ knows what the crowd really wants.
Before Barracuda can protest anymore, the cunning little lion presses the play button on the record player. Ain't no way! She's just gonna have a dance session out here! In a moment, all the lights on the ship have gone out. Regulus had no idea a record player could produce such effect. It's like when you're trying to plug in an American plug to a European outlet. Oh.
Huh?
Oh, that's not good. Oh. Regulus, you troublemaker, you.
Did I just shoot lightning bolts from my fingertips?
She's transforming.
Of course not.
Barracuda finally manages to wrest the microphone from Regulus's hand, but a far more pressing issue than the content of the concert now faces them. Amid the darkness, discontent quickly arises.
Damn! Who's stepping on my brand new leather shoes? Will you please watch yourself?
I was just about to say the same thing. Just let go of my jacket, you moron!
Are they getting mugged?
Keep it down. I'm going deaf here.
No, wait, this guy's hair is magnificent. Guess number 3.
Oh no, my wine! And the cheese platter!
The clamor of irritated voices quickly fills the space. How many nicknames does Barcode have? Wait, Barcode is perfect!
This could turn to total chaos before long. No, I can't let that happen. I must go check on the master switch.
Barcode pushes through the crowd as she carves a path to the power room.
Miss Barcarola!
Please let me through, Signora Elizabeth.
Unfortunately, the guests can't tell a musician from a mechanic through the darkness.
Barcarola, where are you going? Let me give you a hand.
A fighting time! Let's sweep.
Program activated.
Oh my gosh. These guys were just sitting at the dinner table. Cruise passenger. You know what? Does look somewhat like a fellow cruise passenger I've seen before. A whole wine bottle in their right hand. A buffet fork on the left. Seems right. Seems accurate.
Perfectly
Loading.
Oi, mortal!
Keep calm.
Keep
Faraday's
calm.
miracle.
Bless them. Nice.
Charging. Loading. Barrage.
Ah, they're dead.
Finally,
Very
it's
nice.
just you and me, Master. Come on! There aren't as many of them this way.
Are you killing the passengers bus? No, I'm just shuffling them to empty dark closet where they'll have a nice little nap.
Unbelievable. It's like you're an escape artist or something.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Wait, this is such a cute combi.
It is a compliment. Thank you
Regulus
so
and
much,
Barracuda
Signora
are so
Regulus.
cute together. A narrow path appears, and Barracuda unceremoniously pushes forward. But it seems the surprises for today are far from coming to an end. A faint light flickers across Barcode's vision, then quickly falls to the ground.
What was that?
A piece of rough bark twisted into the shape of land shape, with a compass-like root burning warmly inside, shines through the darkness.
Tutu, are you okay? I'm fine.
It's so pretty,
How's
but
the sea mother's
also
eye?
this would be odd to see in the middle of a cruise ship. This is a fire hazard.
Solid as ever, of course. It takes more than a few knocks to damage 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 craftsmanship.
I knew getting too close to those oafs would bring trouble.
Oafs?
Oafs?
Are you calling me stupid?
No, they're calling you cute. Before the situation can escalate further, Coca-Cola picks up the oddly shaped lamp. She is quickly basked in its glow.
What's this?
What did I say? Of course you have no idea what this is.
We form palm bark into lampshades about the size of a coconut, then tie fat-soaked compass grass inside. We call it Sea Mother's Eye. Every 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 knows how to make one.
Ooh, cherry cola. She would be cherry cola. Da-da-da.
They're way better than those noisy, buzzing light bulbs. Wait, why are we even telling her this?
Shh.
Before he can say another word, Vtuber hastily pulls Toa aside.
We need to lower their guard.
What are they doing? Toa eyes Vtuber suspiciously.
So that we can earn their trust.
What is this?
If we don't understand our enemies, how can we help Miss Grace with her mission and rebuild our home?
They've gone crazy.
Oh.
No way. Fatutu's just playing 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭, right?
Besides, we can't just leave them to shout and run around. It'll disturb our people's rest.
True, true. Toa finally breathes a sigh of relief.
Trust me, that girl will thank us for this later. And then we can get all the information we need from her.
Do you trust Miss Grace, boss? Hell nah.
Then we should
Trust
make more
is
sea mother's
earned.
eyes and hand them out to the outsiders.
Now you've got it. By the waves, Tutu, you really are clever. No wonder the elders always listen to you.
She's playing 4D chess. Despite this praise, Fatutu turns away, a quiet look of doubt on her face.
Is this really the right thing to do?
Wait, I thought she was tricking them the whole time! I thought she was like trying to make them calm down and stay peaceful and cooperate, so she was saying these things. Was she being serious? Okay. Oh. Regardless, the sound of bark scraping grows as her people get to work. One by one, the sea mother's eyes light up. They are passed through rough and soft hands alike, illuminating bronze skin, flax-colored irises, and chestnut hair. As the warm lights make their way through the crowd, the clamor subsides. No more panicked shouts, no more arguments, only a unique harmony.
What peculiar little things.
Oh.
Reminds me of my days on the fishing boat. I always loved spotting the lighthouse on our way back. These look just like it.
The craftsmanship is remarkable. You'd be hard-pressed to find something of this standard in a factory these days.
They remind me of the things
It's
my
the trauma
grandma and I used to
music,
make
though.
when I was little.
But it's so pretty. Look how cute.
She could even carve a whistle out of a parsnip.
They're sharing food and stories, just like we do on bonfire nights.
The Tutu glances at her fellow Nukatai. Relived memories and longing are etched into their faces.
I'm getting more and more confused by Miss Grace's words.
The guests lean on one another, chatting happily under the warm glow of the lamps.
Miss Barcarola?
The timid voice of a child reaches Barbecue's ears.
I want to go home.
Oh? What's wrong? The scene before her is a mess. This is certainly no time for a symphony performance. Among the crowd, she sees Regulus shaking her head.
Is this one of the changes I must make to truly embrace music?
A single note drifts from her crackling box. Then a harmonious melody of joyful, lively, and contrasting sounds.
Wow!
Wow! Their joy illuminated by the lamps, the guests start to clap along. They're just having a little jam session. Look how cute they are! They're so precious. Let them be happy, please.
Attention passengers.
Barca-Cola is great at setting mood with music, it's true. Which organization that you guys hate, the Foundation or the Madness? They're both quite bad, don't you think? But I think the Madness seem better.
The Free Breeze is currently experiencing a power outage due to a fuse blown by a cargo leak in the lower deck.
Oh, it's totally our nice guy.
We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience.
He's menacing out down there.
We'll be offering unlimited items shortly.
Hell yeah! Unlimited ice cream? Wait, this is so fair.
Additionally, since we're approaching the habitat of the series, we're expecting an increase in turbulence and noise as we work to ward them off. We appreciate your understanding.
Free ice cream, guys. Give me all your strawberry ice cream. The hall brightens again, and the guests bid one another farewell, the lamps still tightly held in their hands. Barracuda exhales deeply as Regulus approaches her, a smug look on her face.
See? What did I tell you?
The power of music and friendship.
Music works wonders. Anytime, anywhere.
Wow. This is such a cute combo, them learning about each other through their differences in music.
You were right, Senora Regulus.
You owe me one now. So, how about a little reciprocity?
Oh. She rubs her fingers together mischievously.
Say, letting me have a rock session.
Oh!
Do you promise you won't cause any trouble?
Promise. She probably has her toes and fingers crossed.
Cross my heart.
Oh, she went further. She crossed her heart.
All right, you can do it. But...
Woohoo!
Wow! Permission granted. Regulus doesn't wait to hear the extra condition. She's already dashed off, speaking as she goes.
Don't forget to thank the girl who made the lamp.
As if I need you to remind me. I'll have you know I was just about to head over to her.
Barcarola gently paces over to the darkened corner that has become the gathering place of the 𝐒𝐿𝐴𝐻. Pretty lady approaching.
Tutu was right. The stupid girl's back.
Oh my god, just yeet him off the boat. He's insane! Just because he lived on an island doesn't mean he doesn't have to have manners.
Huh?
Can I slap him? Yes. Poor girl!
I must say, I don't appreciate being called an oaf or stupid.
Yes, you tell him.
But I would like to thank you for your help back there.
What?
Uh-huh.
On behalf of the whole crew, you have our respect.
Oh. Permission to throw hand boss? Permission granted. I just got here. What did I miss? Hello, Fan. You just missed the blackout.
Oh. What do we do now?
So he's switching up on us.
Never said they'd be so friendly.
He heard we were gonna slap him. I like how he's so shocked that they're friendly and he started off with aggression. A good example of killing your enemies with kindness. Exactly right. Smother them with kindness until they're choking. The bewildered islanders exchange glances.
Tutu? Where did she go?
To be continued. Alright. Part 8 An old song at sea. A gritty song infused with the hues of a coral reef and a hint of brine. Just out of curiosity, do you keep renaming Coca-Cola in hopes that you annoy her into your suitcase? Do you think it'll work?
I've learned so
Don't
much
you think
about
it's a
the
little
outside world
endearing?
since I boarded this ship.
It's so cute. It's so cute. It's so cute.
Why do I feel even more confused?
Yes, and
I trust my people. They're good and kind, and they've never lied to me.
She seems to be the kind to correct you when it comes to your name. And that just makes you want to tease her more. Ow! I just hit my knee.
You just have to look at their spirit shells to see it. The songs and dances of Melly nourish the shells, and the purity of my people's souls color their surface in the most beautiful patterns. And Miss Grace, she's been good to us too.
Has she now? Has she now? Look at this photo! Her, like, floating down from this winding staircase. Them just looking at her with awe and praise. She's sus. She is totally sus. Anyone who says she's not sus, you've been tricked, bewitched. She's totally sus.
She warned us about the destruction of Melly, saving us from the flood, and she showed us the world as it really is.
I simper. Well, you're allowed to simper, but you need to acknowledge that she's a bad no good girl.
She even wants us to be part of her plan. Our ancestral shells have also told us how terrible the world outside is. That it's a place with 𝐒𝐴𝐭 witches, Nakarua serpents, and all kinds of other beasts.
She really did gain their trust.
But
bad no good girl, I can fix her. Does she look like someone who wants to be fixed? Look at her. She's slaying so hard. She's even blinding herself. Surely a hellhound of your caliber would know all about trickery. I'm an honest working hellhound, I'll have you know. What a gorgeous shot. She can ruin me. I'm sure she's ruined many. Where was the foundation when Fatutu Island went down? Yeah! That's so true, actually. No one responded, no one heard of it. Verdun doesn't even know about it still. It's almost odd. Unless she is the moth, then they just let it happen purposefully. But I don't like that. I don't like that at all for Fatutu and her family. The casual conversations, the warm smiles, and the glowing lamps in their hands.
And now I'm here, on this ship full of outsiders. And I feel that they're just like us.
What I don't get is how the madness is always one step ahead. Yeah, I was thinking it's because of Miss Grace's stopwatch. So she's able to read the storms just like Verdun can, but maybe even better. I can't tell if Miss Grace is the plant or she's a fake out, you know? To trick us. In her days, she has wandered into another part of the ship. It isn't until a voice snaps her out of her thoughts that she realizes where she is.
Hello, young lady. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
Who are you?
Don't just stand there. Come on in.
Huh?
Sorry. I didn't even realize where I was going.
I think Miss Grace is bluffing so much. She's serving so high aura that I can't even tell. One helmsman gives her a hearty pat on the shoulder.
No need to apologize, my dear.
Look at these sailors.
You are more than welcome. You saved us old folks from sitting here in silence till we reach shore.
Charlie's just happy to have someone new to tell his stories to.
I bet Esam will jump at the chance to show off how he drives off those series too.
They have eyes! They have eyes! The NPCs have been evolving so much. Look at their hair!
Series? I've heard they're a real headache for passing ships. But I've never seen one with my own eyes.
Fatucci curiously peers out the window. A strange yet familiar hum fills the air.
Well, well, it seems this young lady knows a thing or two about the sea.
How about you give us a hand, eh?
Why he has this whole model too? Wow, does this mean he's gonna die? Oh my god, I don't know. He extends a rough hand to her. Fatucci takes a hasty step back, but the hand remains warmly held out before her. She has seen many hands like his before. Calloused, working hands like those of Grandma Panu, Uncle Tarek, Grandpa Natano, and many of the other 𝐒𝐚𝐭 𝐑𝐮𝐥𝐬. There's something comforting in its familiarity.
Me? I'm not sure I know how to...
Not gonna lie, this almost threw me off because we call only the helmsman, the one who stirs the ship. But I forgot the whole crew was called helmsman before. Oh, they all stir together, each with one finger on the wheel.
Don't worry, it's almost too easy.
These series are afraid of loud noises, and the Free Breeze has plenty of speakers on board. The sea is with us today.
Of course it is. For how long we've sailed its waves, why wouldn't it be?
The helmsmen exchange a few winks and shoulder pats. There's a clear camaraderie between them. They roll up their sleeves as they prepare for their performance.
Get ready, folks! Port!
Wow! He's summoning a portal! Did you see that hand gesture? He's ready. Whoa, 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 what are we doing?
Playtime, boys.
What are we doing? What are these? What the? Huh? Serious illusion. They have a bionic screech? They just invited Fatucci to come fight these things? Alright.
Perfectly under pause.
Charging.
Totally respectable.
Keep calm. Run, start running.
Aim and shoot.
Boop, boop, boop. Good job, ask the children to fight. We have to train the children while they're young.
Run, start running.
Spoiler! The final boss is a big block of ice. No! Not like this.
It could be found.
Loading.
Down. Time to check
Down.
The light that illuminates all.
We better get a whole Titanic sequence, a Celine Dion sequence if that's the case.
I look forward to punishing you.
Given that.
Charging. Loading. Charging.
Charging.
You
Loading.
rational numbers.
Faraday's miracle. Barrage.
Boop.
The light that illuminates all.
Oh, 1 HP? That's messed up.
Start running.
Playable Awakened Titanic. What? That would be so tragic then.
It could be found. Given that long admonition and occasional
There we
indulgence.
go. All good, all good.
Finally, it's just you and me, Master.
All good, all good. Oh.
4270, hard starboard.
They actually did invite her to fight!
Blow down to 5 knots. Watch the bow wave.
What's happening?
Turn on the speakers. Time to chase off some sea monsters.
Oh my god. The seasoned navigator issues a steady flow of instructions. The cruise ship slowly turns, skillfully avoiding the reach of the sea monster tentacles.
Signorina?
He gives a tutu harmonica and asks if she can play it.
No.
Don't worry. Anything you play, we'll do. Can't be worse than what 𝐒𝐴𝐚 has to offer.
I can hear you, you know.
The sailors joke and jostle as they clamor for their respective instruments.
I grieve to leave my native home. I grieve to leave my comrades all.
They burst into song.
Come on, join in.
The harmonica finds its way to her lips. Melodious music, off-key yet heartfelt, drifts out towards the sea. A sea shanty, a sea shanty. This is just like those nights by the bonfire in Melly.
But a poor simple sailor just like me must be tossed and turned in the deep dark sea. Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast.
Look at all the enemies out the window, though.
Or when I'm far away on the briny ocean tossed, will you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me?
Wow, that was so lovely. Sea shanty, sea shanty, sea shanty. And this is the perfect moment for me to say, I need a pee. I think my bladder's been getting weaker, so with this hopeful, beautiful music, well, I'll be back. you guys. I saw you guys said, oh, it happens with age. How dare you? My bladder health is still not bad. Not bad. It's because of the sea shanty. You know, when you listen to rain sounds and the sound of running water, you just have to blast. Some of you were mentioning putting this on a 1-hour loop. I don't know if I can do that for myself, but it is quite beautiful. On my way back, also, my Roomba tried to awaken and attack me by bumping into my leg. So I had to put him back to sleep too. Okay, where were we? Sea shanty, sea shanty. That was so cute. Should we play it again? Or will it make me go to the washroom again?
Will you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me?
Oh.
But a poor simple sailor just like
Half of Donathon will just be in the toilet. Toilet ASMR.
must be tossed and turned in the deep.
Oh no, I can't. It's gonna make me want to pee again. Okay. Realization strikes her. She finally understands her role.
Miss Grace.
For real? Let's not risk it.
But there is less to fear than you think.
Oh, she's here to help them pee. Her role is to help me pee. I didn't need assistance. I'm not that old yet to need someone holding my trousers.
I'll help you through it.
Oh my god, she really is like a siren. Advice and reassurance echo in her mind. She suddenly feels weak. I'd feel weak too if Miss Grace was whispering in my ear like that.
What am I doing?
Oh?
Sorry.
Oh no! She's fighting against her role as the pea shanty. Oh, it was such a wholesome moment though. She has to pee too. She scurries off. It's true. Look how she ran off there. Very plausible. Mysterious footsteps.
I don't understand. Why are they so nice? This is nothing like the stories.
Miss Grace was training you to be a racist, Fatutu. Her questions hang in the air, and so too does a knuckle at a door.
Come in.
Who is it?
Timekeeper, I hope you didn't have too much difficulty during the power outage.
Timekeeper? Timekeeper? Is she in the wrong room?
Not at all,
Oh!
Sato. It actually
Oh,
gave me
we're
the
doing a
opportunity
scene
to try out
transition.
X's latest invention, the bouncing bulb. It's very interesting. A little draining, though.
They're sharing a bed. Oh my god, no way!
Would you like to try out one of these then?
Aww, she brought one
Did
for
you make
her.
this, Sato?
She's so cute. They were all enjoying their time out on the deck, and she brought one for Verdun because she couldn't see them.
I did. Miss Saloni from 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭 taught me how to make
Oh,
it.
she made it herself.
Sea Mother's Eye. She told me every household in Meli lights them during storms to help guide those at sea safely home.
She's too precious.
She said, with this, no one will ever be lost in the dark.
Thank you, Sonetto. And what a lovely saying.
Oh, peak puppy love. Sonetto breathes a sigh of relief, but her eyes remain fixed on the sea mother's eye.
After this mission,
We should be able to apply for a field investigation in Italy.
Ooh, back to Sonetto's motherland.
Italy?
Will we meet Sonetto's mom? Do you think Sonetto has a mom?
Thank you, Timekeeper.
Aww. Sonetto is unable to hide her delight.
But let's focus on this mission first.
Oh, bring Burden to meet Sonetto's parents.
May I borrow your communicator?
I forget if Sonetto is an orphan. Yeah, I wonder.
There's something I need to verify.
Of course.
I think she's an orphan. Oh. Oh?
Connecting to Madam Z of the St. Pavlov Foundation. The person you're trying to reach is currently unavailable due to communication interference. Please leave a message after the beep.
Sus, 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 sus.
Huh?
This isn't good.
Just as I suspected, communications are blocked.
Well, well.
Someone's jamming the signal.
Something's amiss.
Do you think it's Manus Vindictae?
The answer is always Manus Vindictae.
It's possible. The flyer proved that this ship has some kind of association with them. We need to stay vigilant.
Regulus should know about this. I'll go find her.
A heart-wrenching scream echoes from afar, reverberating through the halls. Whose voice was that?
Regulus.
I hate that I'm laughing. What if she's seriously in trouble? But every time she says anything, I laugh. They hurry over to the source of the scream.
Regulus, are you alright?
Sonetto stops in her tracks. The scene before her is all too familiar, for it has played out countless times at the LSCC. What's happening? What's happening to Regulus?
Day, isn't it?
What is he doing with that record? Ignoring the fact that Regulus just dropped her sunglasses, Ulrich calmly pours coffee into his energy intake.
Mr. Ulrich? What are you doing here?
He's holding the record hostage. He can drink coffee? The ferrofluid swirls in a distorted arc.
Good day, Timekeeper, Researcher Regulus, Miss Sonetto.
This really the disguise you went with?
Coffee, coffee, coffee. He actually went for the trench coat disguise.
Wait a minute. Vertin, did you know he'd be here? Listen, there's no way I'm paying for even half an extra ticket. In fact, he should be paying for me.
He's illegally stowed away onto this cruise ship.
Well, this might take a while to explain.
Huh? Why is he here? Didn't even wear a hat. Didn't even wear sunglasses. Not even a backwards baseball cap. What kind of undercover agent is he? Tisk. He sounds so different. He really does sound so different from his original VA. Not even a mustache. Even Regulus knows better than to walk around in disguise without a mustache. Last second scramble. Knowledge is power. Quickly find the creature's weakness before you get killed. Encyclopedia of Nautical Lore. Sea Monster Edition. Ceres. Common name pig-toothed ray. Anchorfish. Deep bass disc. Hammerhead ray. Back home, we call this thing a sea bat. That's not right. Sea bats are a different species and they definitely don't smash your portholes at night. You know what? They look just like the Minecraft monsters that come out when you don't sleep. They look just like those. Classification, subclass. aquatic primal critter. Order, oceanic. Family, ray form. Genus, flying ray. The phantoms, yes, they look just like the phantoms. The Minecraft phantoms. In my opinion, it should be classified as a bird. Distinctive features, broad wings, long tail, a pair of clawed fins, and a curved ivory white fangs. Hey, I just thought of a business idea. Could we pass these fangs off as ivory? Saeris, they're just gonna capture all these little guys and remove their teeth. That seems a little wrong. Is that animal cruelty? Saeris typically live in groups and feed on large fish, seabirds, and drifting debris. While they may look similar to their behavior couldn't be more different. While elitios are generally non-aggressive, Saeris are known for their fondness for challenging creatures larger than themselves, including sperm whales, baleen whales, megalodon sharks, and passing ships. They're hardcore! Sometimes they even mistake protruding rocky outcrops and coral reefs for foes. When a Saeris spots a ship, it leaps from the water, attacking the vessel with its sharp wings and calling upon its companions. They seem to have a competitive nature. Each Saeris strives to soar higher and leave deeper marks on its target. Oh, they have anger management issues. Stay away from the windows. You never know how deep their wings can slice. Despite their large numbers, Saeris communicate through a single method: sound. They can produce a wide range of calls within the 10 by 180 Hz frequency range, ideal for underwater communication, and they can sense each other's vibrations through their wings' membranes. The best way to deal with Saeris is to disrupt their hearing. Shouts, bangs, and music can confuse them, while enough volume can physically irritate their auditory systems, causing them to flee in discomfort. Now that's more like it. My former captain tried using anti-elitio measures against them, which is why he's my former captain. Oh, whoa. Okay then. Vila, help me next now! We have to protect Vila. No. Part 9. Science Salon. On understanding each individual at La Place. Science Salon. An unofficial meeting on the Artificial Storm project was held before the Free Breeze set sail from Australia.
Did you wake up with a glitch this morning, Ulrich? The storm has already taken so many lives, and now you're planning to intentionally bring another one upon us?
Quit your worrying, Jonathan. The artificial storm will be under strict control, and you're not even on the research team.
Oh my god, wait, can you hear that outside my door? My Roomba is actually bumping into my door right now. Wait! Wait. What? Wait. I don't know how this is happening. The Roomba has gained sentience and is asking for my attention. It was like ramming its head into my door. Is this how like robot overlord stories happen? How is this even happening? The phone app for my Roomba is on the phone I'm using right now. Oh, guys, if I disappear during the course of this stream, know that they've taken me. They've taken me. And call the iRobot help service line. If we don't see you next week. I don't know if I have that much time left. They're coming after me.
Besides, there are some issues we still need to fix. So
this is the most disjointed stream I've had in my time streaming.
I promise you won't wake up to find the building engulfed by the storm.
You have to increase their pay, boss? No, when they misbehave, I just smack them around a few times. Is that why they're angry with me? I unplugged their whole docking system just now. So hopefully that does it. Hopefully that does it. But that's also like the sci-fi movies where you like remove the battery and things like that and then plug it, yet it still awakens and attacks the protagonist. I don't want to live like that. Oh God. First your garage, then bathroom break, and then Roomba. It's over. I swear I'm an organized, very well-trained strummer. You're gonna hear it knocking at night. Oh no. Oh no.
Sorry? Are you saying that you've already started?
Oh, who is this attendee one?
Ulrich, I have to warn you.
Woo, look at this lady.
Ever since you found that satellite, you've been pushing past the limits of Laplace's regulations.
The testosterone techniques.
Access materials from other branches, used valuable
Her broad
resources for your
shoulders,
own
hell yes.
purposes, and run experiments without proper clearance.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a rebel.
What baseless claims, Penelope? I'll have you
Penelope.
know everything I've done has been approved by
Legal
the
named
Director.
dropped.
Director? We don't have a damn director.
Wasn't the director Lucy? Uh-oh.
But we do have a substitute director, so there.
Who's the substitute? He gives a pointed nod in Enigma's direction. Ah, that's right. Enigma. Casually forgetting Enigma.
For the last time, I'm not the substitute director. No one can substitute for Madame Lucy.
Ah, these are the heroes we need. Those who don't want to save the world, but will. I never noticed that his jacket has like taped on sticky notes. He's like a disaster. That familiar heavy knock on the table resounds once more.
But let's set that aside. We're here to figure out what to do with the satellite, not to stage an intervention for Ulrich.
The solution's as clear as day, my friends.
I thought this guy got zapped. I thought he was one of the attendees who got messed up through the island code decodification mission. Like it turned into a goop ball or started melting. That's another one. Oh, good.
We'll do exactly what they did in P6 during the third storm. Find someone brave and send them into space.
He's right. Why don't we just build another satellite and see how it handles the storm?
Yeah. Why don't we do that? A sarcastic applause suddenly erupts.
Wow, what an amazing idea!
Medhawk's
Truly a
here.
stroke of genius. So, we're talking about a controlled experiment, right? That means we'll send not just one, but dozens of satellites.
Let's
all carrying different
go!
items.
What's the problem with that?
Send them all!
Oh, nothing. The budget team will be thrilled
I miss
at the
Dawkins,
idea.
yeah.
Here's a better one. We sit tight and wait till the storm sends us back
Budget.
to 1995.
We have to care about things like budgets.
And
Boring.
bingo. Surprise. There's our satellite, orbiting around the Earth once again.
Medicine Pocket, please mind your tone in the meeting room.
The amount of insubordination that Medpoc shows is crazy. Why is Medpoc blushing? You know, Medpoc gets a certain kind of way when talking about the satellites.
Oh, sure. Just as soon as they stop trying to waste all our research funds.
I'm with researcher Medicine Pocket here.
Oh. He's the only smart person in the room, and he's the unhinged looking one.
There's no need to launch more satellites. We should be focusing on the Artificial Storm project.
I hope Reverse 1999 dives into some Laplace lore, like how they fill up forms and stuff. Yeah, these are the important story arcs that they have not explored. I second that. Ulrich knocks the table, drawing everyone's attention.
The project has made substantial progress. I have collected every item that was once on the Regulus satellite, including the space seeds from Plesetsk.
Okay.
You have no idea how difficult that was, let me tell you. It was easier to get Regulus's record.
Still, you probably didn't need to steal it, Ulrich.
Just a little bit of petty theft.
You say that, but I've heard that it isn't going all
Enigma's
that
just
smoothly.
putting him on blast. He didn't have to yell that to everyone in the room.
Accelerating the reaction of asymmetrical nuclide R with fixed frequency sound waves so as to stimulate the storm. It sounds impressive.
It does sound impressive.
What's the payoff? Have you found the key material that provides immunity from the storm?
It's okay, sir. We have umbrellas.
Good point, Lucas. I never claimed the experiment was perfect. In fact, I'll
They're
be the
all
first to
getting
admit
government
that it has
named.
some serious procedural flaws.
Huh?
Through 26 microscale artificial storms, I tested 7 different space seeds, an astronomical spectrometer, a high-speed photometer, some obsidian crystals, and a Lycopus lucidus talisman. None of them endured the trials.
Oh, okay.
Then what do we do now? Just give up?
No.
We give up and cry. Ulrich awkwardly clears his throat.
But I have used all the asymmetrical nuclide R that we had in the warehouse.
Oh no.
What?
That's crazy. Medicine Pocket springs to their feet like a shocked animal.
Sit down, Medicine Pocket. Jonathan, go get some a stress ball.
They're just handing out stress balls in the meeting.
No, I can shout all I want, okay, substitute director?
That's so funny. Medicine Pocket slams the table, sending papers flying. Medpoc mad. Medpoc mad.
Asymmetrical nuclide R, it's all gone?
Yeah, it's all gone. Medpoc dog.
I had to use it. It's just standard consumption, like in any other experiment. And I got results.
Just negative
That amount
results.
of resources, of course you'd find something, dumbass. Even a broken clock's right twice a day.
I can't believe Medpoc's the one who cares about the budget the most. Bro can be controlled by a stress ball. Toss one to each of these people here. They need to calm down.
Keep at it if you want. You're gonna smash that dead end head on.
Medicine Pocket's VA is a woman, by the way. Most really? Whoa! What a good voice. You know? That's so cool. I would have never guessed.
I don't see why you're commenting on my
Sarah
work.
on TikTok.
We're not
That's
even
so
in the
cool.
same department.
He's actually saying, we're not even in the same department. Why are you even talking to me right now? Ulrich presses down on the table to ease the vibrations shaking the ferrofluid in his tank.
Because you used my materials. That was most of the nuclide R from both Laplace and the Foundation.
And she auditioned while being sick? Whoa! What a baddie. She did an interview also? Oh, I have to watch. I have to watch. Medpocket's VA is just like, huh? That's so cool.
You have to be kidding me. You get all you want while I'm here like some chump filling out endless forms just to get a few drops.
I think in an interview, Medpox VA confirmed that Medpox is non-binary. That's cool. The badge on Medpocket's chest creaks under the stress of their shroud. Come on, someone. There has to be an intern in here who's passing out the stress balls, right?
Next time, just give me the funds and Nuclide, and I'll be more than happy to run a few laps in the storm with that crap from the satellite and see what happens.
That's been confirmed a while back. Yeah, but it's nice to hear the VA also talk on it.
We would never endanger the life of a researcher like that.
That's why we should launch another satellite. No need to risk anyone's life, especially since we got plenty of colleagues with aeronautics experience.
Can't do that. Our best space expert is still in the Laplace care unit.
The smoke temporarily clears, and finally one member returns the meeting to its main agenda.
So, Ulrich, what's the next step with your experiment?
I'm taking it outside, of course. The richest deposits of asymmetrical nuclide R aren't in the lab or the Foundation's warehouse. They're out there in the real world.
They should get Ezra. You know, I feel like Ezra's really great at hunting for materials in the wild.
We've been overlooking how the density of nuclide R has affected our experiment results.
Come on, Ulrich, that's just an excuse. Where would you find a higher nuclide R density than in a Laplace lab?
He just told them to touch some grass. He's really telling all these nerds to get out and breathe some fresh air.
That might be the exact problem. The environment here is too controlled, too clean. The storm has never been the manifestation of order.
Ah, very interesting hypothesis.
And how exactly do you plan on finding chaos?
Ulrich's like, who is the most chaotic person I know? Regulus! I need to find Regulus! The scientists are fighting tooth and nail to secure the budgets for their individual projects.
Everyone, please! If we just sit here arguing instead of getting out there and doing something, those sneaky researchers at Institutum Boris are going to get ahead of us.
They're having a science war. He slams the butterfly patterned envelope heavily onto the table, adding yet more fuel to the fiery chaos.
Lawrence, that strange secret society?
Let's see what kind of bull they're spouting this time.
No medicine pocket, just toss the letter into the shredder.
Oh, who's that? Hurried footsteps echo, and a clear voice cuts through the chaos.
Ladies and gentlemen, my apologies for interrupting your debate. The St. Pavlov Foundation has passed a new resolution.
I forgot she was still here! I thought she went on vacation with Lucy! So Lucy's on a solo VK. Oh my gosh! Simone! I missed you! I missed you and your Auntie Bob! Wow! I think Lorenz's were X's. Ah, they're battling Medpox division versus X's division. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy rivalry there. Scholarly exchange. Exchange is one thing and competition is another. Without both, how can we improve? Lucy probably in the suitcase. Yeah, she's resting in the suitcase now. What's this? A chaos roaring box. Lorenz butterfly attached a roaring ritual to an envelope. This is a device driven entirely by Arcanum. Are we really going to use this? A black eyeball covered in synapses complete with a mouth? Let me guess. It's got stringent activation conditions, experimental results that are near impossible to replicate, and an unconventional method of operation? Once activated, it detects environmental changes through gnosis, emitting screams at varying decibel levels to indicate different supernatural phenomena. Well, it certainly fits their style. Our understanding of the storm is still quite shallow. Institutum Lorenz is offering a new perspective. The storm is not a phenomenon, but the ebb and flow of chaotic variable energy. Their concept of pneuma is indeed an appropriate way to understand it. It seems you've gained a lot from this exchange of letters. Are you planning to author a new paper together? You could just rename the asymmetrical nuclide R to chaotic energy, and there, our department's monthly research quota is checked off. It is without a doubt the Institutum Lorenz has provided significant contribution to the artificial storm project. Before the 3rd, 6th, and 7th storms, Lorenz Butterfly predicted several potential storm eye locations, which emerged just as foretold. With the assistance from the Field Agent Administration, I confirmed the status of the indicated areas. Although they didn't perfectly match the core regions of the storm, those coordinates did correspond to concurrent supernatural phenomena. As researchers, we must recognize the value of building upon the work of those who came before us. Yes, but for researchers, didn't perfectly match and concurrent don't constitute convincing enough reports. If you want the data, the p-value is as low as 0.012, which means there is significant correlation. The inputs and results can be verified, so the findings are reliable. Oh, that's just great. Fantastic. Soon enough, the entire Institutum Lorenz itself will know our IQ is reversing faster than time itself. You know what? I feel like they're on a much better dynamic than they were when we last saw them, don't you think? Maybe it was just the high stress of trying to prevent the storm last time. I still remember there was some budding smell of romance the last time we saw them until it was crushed by Ulrich's harsh words. But now that spring is coming once more, maybe their love too will bloom. Certainly less yelling now. Definitely less yelling. They both went into anger management. They both went into couples counseling. Do you think it was Simone who was providing them the couple counseling? Ulrich no longer racist. Very good. Honestly, quite vital to a healthy relationship. The lack of racism against your partner. Very important. Very nice. I'll root for them now. But they're much happier, much calmer individuals. No longer toxic. Part 10. Piracy. Not the fun kind. This is a real game changer for records. No way, they're pirating records? Don't do that! Or is it just about being a pirate? Arrgh, give me timbers, more sea shanty. I don't want to have to go pee again. Ulrich's old VA had anger issues. Oh, very well, that's crazy VA lore. Oh my god. Simone's statement is definitely a much more damaging bomb.
Miss Simone, did you just say something about the Foundation?
Mm-hmm.
Are we not moving off topic? We were discussing our efforts to identify substances immune to the storm.
It's a joke. You can never be too sure nowadays.
No idea.
I get a letter in my email inbox from BluePoc for defamation. I'll be forwarding that to you, Regulus's mustache. I'll have you know.
That'll teach you to run Madam Buckethead out of town.
Cease and
Now it's going
desist.
to be those Foundation dimwits calling the shots.
It won't be the Roomba that takes me out. It'll be Regulus's mustache.
I won't stand for the Foundation ordering Laplace around. I'll set things straight with them later. You have my word.
He raises his hands in exasperation before promptly dropping them and slumping back into his chair.
In fact, Miss Simone, you may relay my message now.
I understand your concerns, Mr. Enigma, but given our present circumstances, the Foundation's involvement may have a bright side.
She unfolds a neatly prepared document.
The resolution the Foundation relayed to me was principally concerned with your artificial storm project, Mr. Ulrich. What? Did you switch gears on us?
For Flux's sake! All I did was ask for a little support.
Speaking of, the Foundation also sent through
The
their
workplace
approval for your
drama
other
in this
requests.
place is crazy.
Mostly anyway. They agreed to supply the majority of your requested materials, including replenishing a portion of our asymmetrical
For
nuclide
Flux's
arc,
sake.
and they've dispatched field investigators to assist us. Additionally, they've done
I forgot about her
screenings on
saucy
the
gloves.
locations you mentioned,
The saucy
and
purple
confirmed they meet
gloves.
the specifications of our experiments.
The Foundation has never been this generous with us before. Huh.
Joy rushes through Ulrich. He feels almost in a daze.
Don't go popping the champagne just yet, Ulrich. Our new bosses aren't going to come anywhere close to replacing all the asymmetrical nuclide art you've wasted.
Used, not wasted, used. For science even. Fecking feck is still my top curse to use IRL. That really does roll off the tongue, it's true. Ulrich ignores them, his gaze fixed on the letter in Simone's hands.
Still, it's all too easy. What's the catch?
They want to witness our results firsthand.
Whenever there's so much pressure like that, it never works. At least not on the first try. The table is smacked once again. Oh no, table-kun.
Someone, anyone, take down the minutes.
Ulrich pounds the table once more, sending waves through the ferrofluid. Why is he doing that? What did the table do to him? Table minus 10 HP. Table minus 20 HP.
They also sent over another possible location that they haven't been able to confirm. A ship.
Oh.
The Foundation has requested that you investigate it personally.
Okay.
The timekeeper will brief
Why
you on the
personally?
details.
Why him? Why would the Foundation request that?
Fine, fish tank. You're off the hook for now.
One day the table's gonna be awakened just to get a revenge. Regulus glances at them. Then her eyes fix on Ulrich, who's calmly removing his disguise. What disguise?
Just so we're clear, you're not planning to smuggle out my treasure, right?
I wouldn't think of it.
Fab. And you're
Fab.
not angling the eye foot the bill for
Just
this
fab.
excursion, right?
Ulrich clears his throat before steering the conversation back on track.
The Foundation's
The
intel
table
appears
will
active.
immediately join that.
After some preliminary checks,
Actually.
I'm certain this will be an ideal
I like,
locale
give me
to
that
conduct our
mask.
experiments. I've never seen such intense readings of asymmetrical nuclide R outside of the store.
Now hold on a minute, Ulrich.
Hmm.
You're not about to take a swim, are you?
Only if necessary.
With my record? You've got to be off your rocker, mate.
Mate, protect the record. Have some respect. Ulrich quickly abates her protestations by presenting her with the record. Good.
Not at all. It's time it was returned to its rightful owner.
Nice. Oh, look how happy she is. She embraces the record like an old friend.
Oh, my darling. Oh,
Yes.
treasure. Welcome home. Oh. I'll broadcast your tracks on Radio Apple for 72 hours
Hell yeah.
straight and hold the rockinest party ever just for you.
Oh,
You've got my word.
She's so sweet. Look at how she's babying the little thing. The joy of this reunion pours out of her before a graver possibility flashes across her mind.
Hold on. You're not about to withhold my funds.
Not her Dr. Pepper funds.
Fret not, Regulus. Given its special significance to you, we made its composition analysis our first priority.
Okay.
Now that the first step is done, I'm more than happy to return it to you.
But what about your
Well,
experiment?
that ends well. Clutching her little thing in her hands, Regulus hesitates, then reluctantly hands it to Ulrich. Oh, she's so giving! For the world! She's willing to give up her most precious possession. Twice! Ulrich clears his throat again, donning the feigned formality of his disguise once more. What's happening? Why'd they fade to black?
Not to worry.
What's happening?
I've already made arrangements.
Why is he talking like that? Oh my god! He proudly raises his coat to unveil Laplace's latest masterpiece. What did he do? From the trailer, yep, I thought he was just banding together to open a record shop with Regulus. What did he do? Dozens of identical little thing records are stacked neatly together. Oh my god, I gasped so hard that hurt my throat. Let me drink some water. Oh my god! Ah! Holy flux!
We went to great lengths to ensure these replicas were identical in every way. We even reproduced the ink used in the signature.
Ah, forged signature. He really went there.
Identical down to their heart and soul. Courtesy of Laplace craftsmanship. We've achieved complete consistency in both composition and appearance.
Ulrich's proud tone is cut off by Regulus's exclamation of surprise.
What?
No! She's been ruined! Oh, God! I wouldn't wish this on anyone.
Well, I've got to hand it to you. They're dead ringers for the
What
real
if she
thing.
can't tell the difference between the real little thing and these fake real little things?
But this is piracy. And not the fun kind. Musical piracy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Drastic times call for drastic measures. I hope you'll find it in your heart to
He has
forgive
no
us,
honor. He has no honor. I can't believe he would do such a thing. He's a monster. Poor Regulus. Oh. To be fair, you know you've made it when your music is getting pirated. He actually took her most prized possession and then made perfect copies of them. Not one perfect copy, like 2 dozen. That he carries around on him in a trench coat at all times. They even forged the signature. Honor. That isn't a very scientific pursuit, boss. Screw science! I can't even do basic math, and you expect me to respect science? I'm going to pirate boss's music. Lock Regulus's mustache up. One pirate got pirated. Better than sacrificing the original, that's true. But what if they didn't even hand her back the original? How would you even know? Will Boss finish this event story this week? Probably not. Probably not. How much longer is this event? Wait, let me quickly check. We still have 24 days. So probably I'll finish it. Since next week we're having Donathon, we won't have our regular streams. So probably the following week after. Then we'll finish. Yes. We've been doing slightly shorter streams this week because my voice has been rather tired. But I think I've been getting good rest over the weekend. So, Then let's do part 11, shall we? The Hateful Hometown. Once tangled in a single arrangement, now unraveling in a sea of melodies. How long is the character story? Yeah, I need to check that. In the same way due to allergies? Yeah, I think I've just been overusing my voice. During stream, during work, during off stream. Too much socialization. It's dangerous, I tell you, dangerous. Cumulus clouds drift slowly across the night sky like the rolling waves of the sea, with countless stars glinting gently behind them. Who had such a shaky hand there? The damp sea breeze has laid a heavy layer of moisture on the surfaces of the ship. There is a faint, hesitant sound at her door. Barcarola has a small window of 11 days left for character story. Okay, I think we'll still be able to make it. Yeah. Oh,
Miss Vtuber. I hadn't expected you to visit.
Confront her! Shake her down. Ask her for the truth. And call her a lying hoe. But maybe in a nicer way. We're not too sure if we like her or not yet. Grace's face lights up, every inch radiating joy. Wait! No! She's being sweet suddenly. She's like, oh my god, cute little Vtuber visited me. Ooh, woo. Oh my god, I'm too easy. Once they show just a little bit of charm and cuteness, I'm done in. I'm then doubting all my core beliefs about them. Don't fall for the fake smile. Oh no! She eagerly opens the door, affectionately pulling Vtuber into the room. Ah!
I must say, it's a welcome relief from the onslaught of greedy businessmen and boorish officials.
I'm weak.
All puff and no substance. Bloated, lifeless. They remind me of a few specimens of decay from my collection.
This is why Boss got scammed buying the therapy rock. No. The therapy rock was one of my greatest investments of all time. Isn't it keeping you all happy and healthy? I may have paid over $100 for it, but I mean, it's pretty.
Decaying specimens? Miss Grace, you mean body?
Oh, she's a little weird. You know, if Miss Grace just like smiled at me, welcomed me into her room and said this, I would have not even caught this at all. I would have been like, yeah. She's like collecting like, I don't know, dried fish or something. Cool. I like dried fish.
Hush. Let's just leave things at that.
She squints as she studies the faintly protruding veins on the girl's hands, imagining the blood coursing anxiously through them. I love bonito
Then, you're here to talk about something else? Go ahead.
Yes, Miss Grace. I just wanted some advice. If you don't mind.
I mean, you must say my tote collection is much gentler than whatever Miss Grace is collecting, right? I'm obviously the more say-so.
Not at all, my dear. We are friends, aren't we?
Friends.
We are venturing into the unknown.
Into
so it is
the
little surprise that you feel
unknown.
lost. But disorientation is a dangerous enemy. I am more than happy to help. Relax and keep an open mind, dear. We have a long night ahead.
A few soft, subtle noises come from outside, but they are not enough to disrupt the intimate conversation between the two. Where's vtuber's brother, though? Where'd she put him? Grace sets down her pocket watch, her gaze drifting past the slightly ajar door, a faint smile teasing her lips.
The thing is, I tried to ignore the outside world, just like you said, but I failed.
vtuber instinctively lowers her head. It's like she's come into a confessional booth, and Miss Grace is our priest.
The idea of raising a spear against people I know so little about, even if it was to avenge my home. I felt I had to learn more about these outsiders, to understand them. I'm sorry I went against your advice. I thought that learning about them would harden my resolve.
You sea shantied together, vtuber. You can never go back.
I thought that I would hate them from the depths of my soul. That the hatred would be so strong that I'd feel no remorse. That I would see in them what you and Manus Vindicte do.
That I would see in them what you and the Manus Vindicte do.
But
in the face of her wavering resolve, vtuber bows her head in shame.
instead, after interacting with the people here...
Oh, she's so conflicted. Look at her little face. The noisy music hall, the bustling tourists, the bright lights, the sea shanties, they all linger in her mind.
vtuber, my dear. There's no shame in having second thoughts.
The gentleness of her response leaves vtuber momentarily stunned.
How could you not? This was but your first glimpse of a world so much wider than you knew. But you'll soon realize that it is nothing more than a dying corpse. Its lungs still clinging on to its last breath.
Why do pretty girls have to be so creepy sometimes?
The face rots first, you know. It's a nasty scene, I assure you. Those shrinking, putrefying eyeballs are always a headache for taxidermists. Next, the chest cavity. It rots out from the inside, bloating with noxious gases produced by its decomposing flesh, until it's ready to pop like a party balloon.
Is this the kind of bedtime story she gives children? And they lived on an island with her for months?
Even at this stage, if you were to hold your breath and look only to the limbs, you might marvel at the artisanship. Such a perfect creation. Yet it dies all the same. So it goes.
I think we need to tie her down and accuse her of witchcraft. She talks like she works in a morgue. I think she has more passion than morgue employees, to be honest. vtuber has never encountered such a warm and spirited captain before. What are you saying, vtuber?
Do you see the world any clearer now? Take your time. Think it through.
Warm and spirited okay. This is the most warm you've ever seen her talking to you when talking about dead bodies? Did they insert this line in the wrong part? What do you mean warm? She's talking about cold bodies. This must be a translation thing? Yeah, I don't know. It's like hearing Miss Grace talk about those dead bodies is really just comforting to my soul. Grace slightly taps her finger on the board beside her, as if keeping time with the faint footsteps outside. Lost in thought, Vtuber remains oblivious to it all.
The outsiders are different from what I expected. Miss Grace, are you sure they're truly evil?
Grace glances out the window. How demure, how mindful. Through the porthole, a strange vibrating sound grows louder and more distinct. Oh God. Following Grace's gaze, Vtuber notices an enormous shadow on the other side of the porthole. Can parasols and railings really create such an enormous silhouette?
They are cunning, menacing, and at times have even been known to engage in eavesdropping.
The shadow creeps closer towards them, stealthy and deliberate.
Miss Grace, watch out! It's some kind of monster!
Huh? There's no doubt this cutting description has angered the shadowy intruder. Who is that? I can't recognize the silhouette at all. Oh my God, it's Barracuda! Scrambling, Vtuber grabs whatever is nearby, signal lights, brooms, and heaving lines, and flings them out the door. Vtuber's the cutest. Are we fighting? Oh my! Alright.
Playtime, boys and girls.
Oh my God, no! Poor girl! She's just checking in on them. Peculiar eavesdropper. At least she's not like Matilda Ducky, holed up in a little garbage trap.
Perfectly understand.
Believe, mortals.
Do have a little faith in me, master?
Walking dream.
Blade, mortals. Blade. It's the Barracuda.
Dedicate this song to you.
Wow. That's pretty.
Please enjoy.
Friendly attack.
What are these things with her? Conductor's baton. Ah, they're actually just smacking us with batons. Okay then.
Charging. Loading. Target confirmed.
Go, go.
Feel my dark embrace.
The light that
It's a
illuminates
Barracuda, my favorite fish. I like the combat music. Yeah. It's so... It's not like too hardcore. It's like actually very vibey. It's like a calm before the storm kind of vibe. Or like having a fun little tussle.
Charging.
Pause.
Barrage.
Let's go! We killed her!
Now
Woo!
to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
I feel like I'm winning a fist fight exactly. The commotion seems to have come to an end.
Is it?
Vtuber adjusts through all of the furniture from inside the room at this supposed invader. Panting heavily, Vtuber musters the courage to rush out of the cabin. The figure on the deck is far removed from the terrifying enemy she envisioned.
Oh, it's you, Barkaroo.
Oh! Baby, no! Oh no! The Barracuda's so cute! Oh God! No, give her a treat, give her a treat, give her a cookie! We must not let her cry. Oh, the new event, yes, we're on the new event. Oh no. What have you done, boss? I was just defending the pretty ladies, but I didn't know I was attacking a pretty lady to defend a pretty lady. A familiar tear-streaked face emerges from the aftermath of the chaos. The captain, however, seems unfazed by the disheveled state of her crew staff. That's right, that's her employee.
What a pleasure to see you.
They beat her up with the lamp. Oh.
I've been looking all over the ship for you to thank you for the lamp you made. This is a funny way of saying you're welcome.
Poor girl.
Not even the rudest student in 𝐒𝐴𝐚 would attack someone for saying thanks.
Oh, her shaking voice. An unfamiliar term springs from her lips, sparking vtuber's curiosity.
𝐒𝐴𝐚? Where's that?
That's really not what matters here.
Settle down, please, ladies. This was only a small misunderstanding, wasn't it?
She beat her up with a lamp!
As both your captain and your friend, I hope that you might be able to resolve this. I do believe I could see you two becoming fast friends.
Oh my gosh, is she winging them together right now? The captain's overtures are anything but subtle. Overtures, I see.
vtuber here is eager to learn about the outside world.
Grace
And
is a
I'm
mother
sure
ring.
You must have many stories to share, don't you?
And my.
Consider it a favor. In
She
exchange
really
for
is
those
setting up a
sea
little
mother's
play
eyes.
date. It simply wouldn't do for a captain to leave these two in such a state.
Why don't you take a seat, Miss Barcarola?
She moves aside, extending two delicate hands to them. The girl takes her hands, allowing themselves to be drawn close. The sea breeze sweeps across the deck, dispersing whatever awkwardness there was between them.
You were quick to gloss over your hometown. 𝐒𝐴𝐚, wasn't it?
Oh, what a beautiful shot with all three of them like this. Nice change of pace. Arcana breaks up ladies. Miss Grace brings them together. Maybe she is one of the good guys. She doesn't hate the lesbians. Oh, look how sweet she looks here. Grace's voice is gentle and soft. Barcarola finally loosens the tension in her strings, speaking as she looks out over the moonlit water.
𝐒𝐴𝐚, the city of violins, as they say. See, I was born in that awful, dreary old place. But I don't like to talk about it, Miss Grace.
Mm-hmm. She's from the same place as my name. Is that why both of them are fond of red? This is a different type of manipulation. Yeah, it's interesting because she's telling vtuber to be wary of the other humans and things like that, but she's also feeding her curiosity of them and making them bond together. What is she playing at? It's so strange. Girlies' night, yes. vtuber examines Barcarola's expression.
But it sounds like you still miss your home. So why speak of it that way? Is there something wrong with it? In 𝐂𝐡𝐚, when we find something rotted in our village, we wrap it up in stinky grass and throw it in the ocean.
Oh, okay. Stinky grass. Oh. After this, they're gonna talk about love and dreams and roast marshmallows and hit each other with pillows.
Do you outsiders not do this as well?
Well, it's not completely rotted exactly. It's just...
She furrows her brows, seemingly searching for the right words.
In 𝐒𝐴𝐚, everything is bound up with the violin. How it's made, how it's played, even the science of it. It fills the air and every conversation. You can't walk to the trattoria without tripping over a virtuoso. They come from Rome, Berlin, London, New York, Nairobi, Tokyo, Uppsala, people from far and wide, all crammed into one town. not a day goes by without a concert, a symphony, or a festival musicale.
Oh, does she not really like music? But that makes her such a great pairing with Regulus, who just lives for the vibes.
Am I misunderstanding you? Because to the 𝐒𝐚𝐭, the idea of a place with music and festivals every day sounds very...
What a gorgeous image, too. Look how gorgeous this is. Her sitting amongst all the cellos.
That's where you're wrong, Signora. It's no fun at all.
Like, look how gorgeous this shot is. This is insane.
At least for me. To be Cremonese is to take pride in its music, its history, and above all, its violins.
She looks so cute here too with the music clip.
And you must learn to love the violin, the viola, the violoncello, and the bass, because there is nothing else. Every quartet is a string quartet. Every concerto is Vivaldi.
Oh no.
Strings.
She got pressured by Vivaldi.
The monotony is unbearable.
It's true, everyone hates Vivaldi. Barcarola doesn't want to play music. She wants to play basketball. She watched Kuroko no basketball and she's like, I don't want to play violin anymore. I don't want to do 8 hours of practice. I want to watch anime. Two musical rebels playing music together. Is that rebellious? Hell yeah. She's been pressured into music. Oh. Look at her go.
Has so very many instruments, as diverse and as varied as the people that fill it. Even the shell around your neck could sing if you knew just where to tap it. But not in Cremona. That's why I speak of it that way, vtuber. Because if I had stayed there, I would never have seen the music of the world and its instruments. And my crackling box would never have been able to know their sounds.
She really is a bit of a rebel. No friends, no anime. You conduct now. You become doctor now.
Instruments. Not so many as you anyway. But we were never bored with what we had. I'm certain that your island holds great beauty beyond its music. If ever we grow tired of singing and dancing, we'd go searching for shells or swimming in the reefs.
You still have much to learn about the world beyond your islands.
Yeah, everyone out there is more depressed.
Then you have no intention of ever returning home, Miss Barcarola?
Wow, one young girl fighting to get back her home, and one who's escaped, never wanting to return. A seemingly most ordinary question.
Return? No, never. They're too set in their ways, like old fossils. My vision of music grew beyond them, and I did too.
Barcarola cups her hands around her mouth and hollers out into the fog-covered horizon.
Back into their little world.
Hell yeah!
Your determination is admirable indeed.
Glad to hear it. Then my position is safe for another day.
One is homesick, one is sick of her home, yeah. One traveling at sea, trying to get back. One traveling at sea so she never has to go back.
How could it not be? You are the very star of the free breeze.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Barcarola's face lights up with renewed pride.
What about you, Miss Grace?
Yeah, what's Miss Grace's home?
You've never told us about your home.
It's a place of little interest to anyone. Not even worthy of
How
knowing.
vague. How convenient for you. Show me your ID and passport. Her demeanor is far more composed than the rambling chatter of Barcarola.
They say a musician must be free of attachments to be truly creative. Perhaps this is true of captains as well.
No, that can't be right. The 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭 believe that to stray from our home is the death of the spirit. If we travel too far and too long, our spirit shells develop cracks that no amount of nuku glue can mend. And from these cracks come an intense sadness.
Oh.
The elders call it homesick.
Oh. I love how they took this concept and put it into the traditions.
Homesickness. See, we have this word as well. The sailors aboard often ask me to play the songs of their youth when they're missing their homes. So many different melodies. Thankfully, my crackling box has all kinds of instruments to suit their needs. I imagine it must be difficult for your people now. If you'd like, I could learn to play some of your songs and perform them.
Oh,
I'd
what
be
a
more than
sweet
happy to
thing
help
to
after all
say.
you've done.
That's kind of you. I'm sure it'll be of great help to us.
I'm more than happy to help, vtuber. It is my job after all.
The girls' conversation seems to stretch on forever, but the increasing frequency with which they rub their eyes clearly marks the passage of time. It's time for sleepy sleeps. Eventually, the sun climbs above the sea, painting its surface a satin blue, and as the ship's horn sounds, gentle
It
ripples
appears the sun has caught up
spread
with us,
across its surface.
ladies.
Oh, did they chat all night? Oh.
Mamma mia! The concert!
Mamma mia! As she rubs her eyes, Barcarola catches a glimpse of the captain lightly shaking her pocket watch and remembers something equally important. I can't believe we got an actual
Mamma mia! The concert!
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia! I promised Signora Regulus a rock and roll concert, but I haven't even asked her what instruments she needs. Ciao, ragazze!
Ciao! What did she just say? Ciao, ragazzo!
Ciao, ragazze!
Ciao, ragazze! Mamma mia! With hurried footsteps clattering down the stairs, Barcarola quickly vanishes.
Thank you for talking with us, Miss Grace.
It's Mario. She has waited for Barcarola to be clearly out of sight before speaking.
Don't mention it. I only hope that it was helpful for you.
What was that? How was that supposed to help her? Was that supposed to be helpful? That didn't seem helpful at all. She's just giving her more complexities. More things to think over. She just shifts them.
I have one last question.
Miss Grace is just so confusing.
I was wondering, how do you stay so determined?
Because she only has one interest, dead bodies. Cliffhanger there. Cliffhanger there. To be continued. Last one. Is this a good stopping point? Is this a good stopping point? I think so then. Yeah. Or is one more a good stopping point? I don't know. Is it good here? It's all uphill next chapter. Okay, okay. All right then. That was so sweet. Honestly, I don't know who I like better. vtuber with Barcelona or Barcelona with Regulus. They're all so sweet and cute and adorable and learning about each other's culture, music, and traditions. It's so wholesome. vtuber has her own ship. Barcelona has two hands to uphold people with. We're almost around half the epilogue after the boss are 3 short nodes. Want to do some pulse and it? That's right, you know it.
You won't be
tickle, 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 tickle.
There'll be no cure for what ails.
Let's get some money first. Okay. Very good, very good. Very good, very good. Very good, very good. Do you have anything else to collect? A few things here. A few things there. Are there any? Oh, there are. Few here. And maybe a few more here. Oh, there was something with. Did I get anything here? Oh, yes. If I will ship Verdun with Regulus, will you allow it, boss? If I must. All ships are valid in some sense. Some are just worth more than the others.
It's always lonely to stay somewhere quiet.
Good day, my lord. You're too kind.
They are super cute together. It's like the introverted girly with the extroverted girly.
I know how to treat a new friend like you.
Do I have anything else? Aha! Okay, I think that's it.
It's always lonely to stay somewhere.
And was the bank open? Was there anything new from the bank? I don't think so. Now. Refreshes in 2 days! Ah! 2 days. Regulus and Lilia, oh, they're so fun! They're like so chaotic fun. Wait till Tuesday. I ship Verdun and Regulus, and the ship it Regulus and her bully. Alright, I think we have enough for a tenor. A single tenor. A single tenor. And let's see how far we are. Oh my god, this was really a sign to call it quits last time. 10, 20. Oh, we're 20 pulls in. Not too far. Not too far. Just 20 pulls in. But let's see, shall we? Let us see, let us see, let us see. And there's the discount ripples. The scam banner. Well, let's see here first, shall we? Let's go! I think it's a 5-er. 2 5-ers though, not bad. Oh! Oh, it's Joshua! It's Joshua! Joshua! It's been a while since we've seen Joshua, actually. I feel like my feelings about Joshua have really calmed down. I feel like I've become acclimated with Joshua. Like, as time passes by, I seem to like Joshua more and more and hate the D more and more. So they're moving in opposite directions. She's calling him by his government name. Alright, we only got a single tenors today, but I shall grind up. I shall grind up and be worthy of another 10 pull the next time we see each other. Yes, 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 yes. Well, I've got none of the on-banner raid ups so far. That's crazy. But yes, I hope you all don't mind slightly shorter streams this past week as I rest my voice a little bit more. We were thinking of doing a membership stream tomorrow, but I don't think I will, just so that I can rest up a bit more before the Dono-thon. Next week will be schedule-less we might not have any streams until the 10-hour donathon, just as I get more planning done. So keep your eye out for donathon announcements coming up, and I hope we'll all have a fun birthday donathon celebration this coming Saturday. Yes, 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 yes. Don't miss me too much, since you'll be seeing me for 10 hours that day. 10 hours, and that is mandatory attendance. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Maybe the true Saerin is the friends we made along the way. I did not see this coming, but did Boss get parkour? Well, I did not. We'll try for her next. 10 hours to work. That's right. We're all working overtime. Kill the room. But first, you're right. You're right. Okay, everyone. I guess I'll see you all next time. Don't forget, I'll be taking attendance on Saturday. That'll be Saturday, April 5th, 12 p.m. EST, 9 a.m. PST. See you all there. Thank you so much for coming today. And I'll see you all next time. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 𝐑𝐮𝐥𝐬. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 Mamma mia!